Hi, I'm Samson Crouppen.
And I'm RT Steckel.
And welcome to The NEWZ with a Z.
Because we're cool.
In politics, the Republicans stun the country as they gain control over the House of Representatives. For more in-depth coverage, we go to our political correspondent, RT Steckel.
Thank you, Samson. Republicans, Democrat, Majority House Leader, Republican Senate. Senate, Republicans, Democrat, Majority House Vote, Republican, Democrat, Proposition, Democrat, Republican.
RT, how is this going to affect the American people?
Well, Americans basically Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, teabaggers, the House, Senate, GOP.
Wow. Now, RT, how is this going to bode for Obama in 2012?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Samson, because today President Obama, gubernatorial Senate race, House Majority Leader, President Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, House of Representatives, the GOP, Republicans, Democrat, NRA, Republicans, Democrats, Democrats, Republicans, Senate, Obama.
Wow, RT, that's amazing how you can just decipher that. I think I speak for a lot of Americans that sometimes we get lost with all this political jargon, but you make it sound so easy.
Well, it's quite easy for me to grasp what's going on in the political stratosphere. It's in the genes. And in international news, Eugenie Blanchard, the world's oldest person, died at 114. Judging by this picture, she died 7 years ago. Survived by no one, and attending the funeral was no one because everyone she knew was dead. After she died, she apparently turned to dust. Samson?
A Torrance woman was cleared in a fatal crash that she blamed on sudden acceleration. Umni Suk Chin killed her friend when her Lexus sped out of control. This is alarming, RT. I mean, there's been a lot of these acceleration problems happening. I own a Toyota. What happens if I start to accelerate too fast?
How am I going to not be able to control it, RT? And then I'm just going out of control, and I'm heading down the highway. I'm going 88, I'm going 98, I'm going 108. I can't f***ing stop the train. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. I am freaking out, and I'm just like, ah!
And in sports, the San Francisco Giants are now World Series champions. Does anybody care? Did anybody watch this? I'm white. I didn't even watch this. This thing got terrible ratings. It got beat out by reruns of K+8. What's happening now? And regional soccer on Telemundo. Sorry, see you next year, baseball fans.
In entertainment news, 2.5 Men star Charlie Sheen was apparently caught in a hotel room, coked up, frothing at the mouth with chandelier glass bleeding from his face with a hooker stuffed in the closet. The worst part about it, his kids were in the room next door.
I don't ever pull out the race card too much, but let me tell you something. If this was a black guy, he would have been fired a long time ago. It shouldn't be called 2.5 Men. It should be called 2.5 grams.
We are confirming here at the news that Charlie Sheen is in fact Satan. How do we know? Only Satan would keep a hooker locked up in the closet just in case. Portia de Rossi said she once weighed 82 pounds. Wow, is this what out-of-work actors have to do nowadays to get attention? You know, you need to tell Ellen to feed you some work instead of those greasy mahi-mahi tacos she's been slamming down your face. There are bigger fish to fry. Well, that's the news for this week. I'm Samson Crouppen.
And I'm RT Steckel.
And remember, don't sleep on the NEWZ. That was good.
That was good, man. That was
The NEWZ is brought to you by Quiznos. Tastes like it was made by a Mexican. Quiznos.